Now that things have settled, Yun Jung Hyun and Lee Jung Woo have become friends. On top of that, Jung Woo now controls the first years, having proven himself as the strongest in the school. But that isn't good enough for everyone. The average upperclassmen come to seek him out, demanding that he pay respects. They aren't thugs or sports players or important. They're literally just older, and they think that entitles them to respect. But you don't get respect from Jung Woo unless you earn it. In fact, these two kind of look like Ko Tae-hoon and Jong Il-han. The sudden appearance of the upperclassmen and their demand for undue respect causes an incident not just with the students but the teachers as well. As that one annoying piece of crap appears and attempts to throw his weight around. Like most men with no real power. I hate people like this if you haven't noticed. That aside, Jung Woo realizes that he'll need to pull Kim In-bum over to his side in order to keep the upperclassmen in line. Hierarchy is a very big deal in Korean society. If someone is older than you have to defer to them, unless you hold a higher position than they do, such as being at the company longer, or being a manager who happens to be younger than someone working under you. It tends to be strict and rigid, and people like Lee Jung Woo who disrupt that system are a problem to people whose respect and influence lie within it, such as upperclassmen who wouldn't dare try that bullshit with Kim In-bum, suddenly trying to throw their weight around with a student simply because he's in a lower grade. It's the perfect system to adhere to, if you're a bitch-ass nigga. Lee Jung Woo goes to visit Kim In-bum, who's laying in the hospital after the beating he took. Considering he was only hit a few times, I have to ask just how hard Lee Jung Woo hits in general. His small frame doesn't reflect his striking power. He moves fast and hits with astounding accuracy. He can generate an amazing amount of power in a simple spin, and before you realize his back is turned, he's already completed the move. But he has his flaws, as we'll come to see. When they arrive at the hospital, we're given the pleasure of meeting Kim Jin-woo for the first time. A man with a creepy demeanor who always has a smile on his face. When Lee Jung-woo and Kim Jin-woo meet face to face once again, they immediately recognize each other, with Jin-woo referring to him as disrespectful first-year Lee Jung-woo. Though they speak cordially, they aren't friends, and it's during the conversation that Kim Jin-woo's expression becomes oddly stable, as if he isn't out of his mind, but yet still with a cold, calculating look. His usually narrowed eyes now widened in Jung-woo's direction. He states that he doesn't like the effect that Jung-woo has had on In-bum since the two have started interacting. And just like that, he immediately goes back to his normal expression. Jung-woo notes that he's insane and brushes him off. Jung-woo then talks to In-bum about getting his blessing as the head of Dong Jin High. This would keep the third years from acting up, which allows Jung-woo to avoid unnecessary trouble. However, trouble is the only thing waiting. Kim In-bum tells Jung-woo that if he wants what he's asking for, he'll need to perform a task first. Simply beating Kim In-bum isn't enough, and on top of that, receiving any favors from In-bum means he'll need to meet the boss. Because as it turns out, that boss already has his eyes on Lee Jung-woo, no doubt due to Kim In-bum's interactions with him. He tells Jung-woo that the alliance they had with another school was broken when In-bum was admitted to the hospital. They must have considered him weak. Now they'll see why he was admitted to the hospital in the first place. However, unlike the all-boys Dong Jin High, this school is co-ed, and so both the male and female heads must be taken out. And as a final condition, In-bum says that Lee Jung Woo has to handle everything on his own,